some more.
Ever play a Pokemon game and you have your full set of team and you just suddenly out of nowhere run into a Pokemon and you just think, I want it. And not just that, I want it on my team. Well, these are 10 Pokemon specifically. I think of that same thought. I never really got the chance to get any of these Pokemon on my team, but I really want to someday in the future. So, without further ado, here's the top 10 Pokemon I want on my team at some point in the future, but never got to use. Also, fair warning, there's a lot of water types in here, so... Coming in at number 10, we have Golduck. I have always thought Psyduck was so funny and so cute in the anime, and just adorable when he just did stupid shit. It was so great. And then it evolves into this thing. Kinda disappointed it's not water psychic, but... whatever. I mean, it's still very cool looking, but every time I see a Golduck or a Psyduck, I just think I already have a water type, or another water type in mind. And it really, really sucks. I want to use Golduck on my team so bad. So, yeah. I mean, it's revisited in earlier areas in later games, so hopefully at some point in the future I'll have Golduck on my team. Moving on to number 9. Coming in at number 9, we have Staryu. Staryu and Starmie are really cool water types, and I find them just straight up awesome. It's a starfish. I love starfish. They're really damn cool. And this is another water type where by the time I find it, I already have a water type, or I can never find it. Good lord, and during the Gen 1 games, it was super hard for me to find one. Then suddenly, there he is, and I'm like, dang it, too late. I already have a cool water type on my team. Dang it. So, yeah, it really, really sucks. Also, its shiny is pretty damn cool on both Starmie and Staryu, and the fact that you hear other Pokemon make cute or tough noises, and then suddenly here's this cyborg starfish that's just like, ha! That's pretty damn cool. Moving on to number 8. Coming in at number 8, we have Mantine. Kicking out of Kanto and into Johto, we have Mantine. Unfortunately, I don't see this thing till later, and I really want to use it because it's so cool, and Mantine is just so awesome and adorable. I mean, good lord. Have you seen a manta ray? They're so damn cool. Also, it flies. Sort of, kind of. It's a flying type, so fuck it. I mean... it's super cool. Also, Mantike is so adorable. I see it, in a lot of places. But I never get a chance to use it. Also, in order to evolve Mantike, and don't quote me on it, I think you need a Remoraid in your party, and you gotta evolve Mantic with Remoraid in your party. I don't know. It's weird. Moving on to number 7. Kicking up of number 7, we have Kingdra. Horsey's adorable, Seaking's pretty cool, but Kingdra, though. As soon as I saw it in the Pokemon movie with Entei and everything, and I saw Kingdra, I knew I wanted it. Also, Water Dragon. See, water resists ice. Pretty much you just need a dragon to beat this thing. And then fairy types came out, and that kind of screwed everything off the desk. But other than that, it's pretty damn cool. I want this thing. I mean, it's a dragon seahorse. It's a leafy sea dragon, only has a water type. What more could you ask for? Moving on to number 6. Coming in at number 6, we have Metagross. Now, I've played a lot of Hoenn in my childhood, and so there's not really a lot of Hoenn Pokemon. In fact, this is like the only Hoenn Pokemon on this top 10 list. And Metagross is so damn cool. Like, Metang is pretty cool. Beldum's not great, and it does take a while for this thing to evolve. But Psychic Steel is a pretty damn good type. And Metang definitely proves that out of the water. Let me tell you, in the Kalos League, Pikachu took hits from Tyranitar, slammed by this Metagross at full fucking speed, slammed by rocks by this Metagross, and then Charizard blasted it in the face with Flamethrower, and Pikachu was still standing. Oh my god, but we're not here to talk about Pikachu. Metagross, my dude. Also, its Mega Evolution is just awesome. It's shiny, great. Steven, I can see why this is your go-to Pokemon. Moving on to number 5. Coming in at number 5, we have Rampardos. Next to Caracosta, this is my favorite fossil Pokemon, like, ever. Totally. Rampardos was so damn cool in the anime, I freaking loved it. Like, it's a Pachycephalosaurus. Yeah, that's right, I know dinosaur stuff. And Cranidos is just so adorable. Like, this thing just screams bloody murder, and then Cranidos is just, like, bashing stiff. Like, everywhere. It's so great. And I haven't played much of Gen 4, but somebody tell me where the heck I can find this Cranidos fossil so I can use it at some point in my life. Good lord. Moving on to number 4. Coming in at number 4, we have Lopunny. Definitely one of my favorite megas out there. I'll probably make a video of that at some point in the future. But seriously, Baneri, adorable in the anime, and ever since then, I'm always thinking, well, if I ever get a Baneri, aka Lopunny, this thing's gonna freaking learn Ice Beam. Just cause it fits. Also, shut up Tumblr fans, I'm not saying that because it's hot. No, I do not find any Pokemon adorably, sexually hot. None. Lopunny is just straight up badass. Let me tell you. Oh my lord. And the fact that it turns into a fighting type, Kung Fu Rabbit. Hell yes. Let's get it. And never mind the fact that during Gen 7 of Ultra Sun and Moon, you can get Baneri early on. I just never got the chance. Why? Because I was trying out other Pokemon like Inkay and Zeraora. By the way, thank you to my friend who gave me Zeraora. Moving on to number 3. Coming in at number 3, we have Jellicent. Frillish and Jellicent are so freaking cool. They're jellyfish. What more do you want? Also, this is the last water type on my top 10. Plus the fact that it's the only one, and don't quote me on it, it's the only one that I found that is water ghost type. That's so cool. Like, for reals. I haven't played much of Gen 5 either, but I really want this thing on my team. Also, the fact that the male looks like the Monopoly Man or the Pringles dude is just great. Moving on to number 2. Coming in at number 2, we have Hydreigon. Hydreigon is so damn cool. Like I said, I haven't played much of Gen 5, but good lord. This thing coming in from Gen 5, next to Flygon, this is up there in the pseudo-legendary dragons. It's right next to Flygon and Goodra. But still, Flygon is my number 1 dragon. Still. But still. Dark and dragon type. You know, cool here, not cool here, but still. It's based off a Hydra. Its pre-evolutions are pretty damn cool. I'm not too big a fan of the fact that it takes forever to evolve, but it's a pseudo-legendary. It's one of the end dragon Pokemon near the end of the Pokemon list of a generation, so I'm not going to totally complain. But when I saw this thing in the anime, I was like, oh, damn, this thing's going to kill things. It's going to kill people. It's going to kill Pokemon. They're not going to faint. They're going to die. Moving on to number 1. Coming in at number 1, we have Drampa. Like I said, these Pokemon on this list are usually Pokemon you couldn't find till much later, or was too late and you already had a type on the team. Drampa was definitely one of those Pokemon where I couldn't find till like the end of the game. And that kind of sucked, him being like at the end of that cave. But I want Drampa, he's so cool and so adorable in a derpy way, and it's great. The type's not really the best, but it's definitely interesting. Ghost types can't touch this thing. Also, its Pokedex said something about it likes to play with kids, likes to make them happy, and if a bully bullies the kid, it burns its house down. I'm like, okay, calm down, Drampa. Calm down. Also, I don't know why, but I feel like this thing is like a rival to Turtonator. Maybe that's just because one's in one game, Turtonator's in the other. Still, Turtonator's kind of cool, but Drampa, I want Drampa on my team. It's really cool. It's got great abilities. Also, if I ever catch one and put it on my team, I'm naming it Falcor. For those of you who've seen that movie, you understand. And that is the top 10 Pokemon I want on my team eventually, early on game. I want on my team eventually. Like, I want to use it at some point in the future. All of the above. By the way, this is Oscar. New cat. Just got him. It's a couple weeks old. It's a spunky little turd. Yeah, let go. There we go. So, if you like this video, make sure you dislike if you dislike it, leave a comment below on what Pokemon you really, really want to use, but you never got a chance or couldn't. So, let's have a nice discussion about it in the comments. I'm really curious on your opinion. And until then, my fellow hunters and huntresses of the Ghost Type Nation, stay ghastly. Bye.